How about if we say it this way? Before you go ahead and put yourself in the position of falling off a ladder, why don't you see if you actually have to fall off the ladder in the first place? I know, it sounds kind of weird, but why compound your troubles when you possibly don't have to? Checking your gutters, especially when it's up high and you got to kind of position the ladder in a weird way, and you don't have that secondary person to maybe hold that ladder or aid in you not falling to the ground. Now granted, falling, you know, a single story, what could happen? You could land wrong. No one's perfect. I don't know any human that's a cat. Cats usually land really good. Humans land like dogs do. They sometimes get it right and they sometimes get it wrong. So instead of getting it wrong, why don't we enlist the help of a drone? Let's check it out. All right, so I'm doing a screen record with my phone. The screen record definitely seems to be a good way to be able to do this because, I don't know, the frame rates that this little drone drops is like 1,000 per minute, or it could even be more. But what I wanted to do was, today it's actually the next day. You can see another crappy overcast day. We had a torrential flooding downpour of rain. And I did notice that some of my, gutters are blocked. The only way to check to see if your gutters are blocked, I mean, is to go out during the rain, normally. And if you start to have spillage over the gutters, and that's what we were having. So I was able to go ahead and alleviate that one over there. But I need to see what's going on with all the gutters. So I figured, can I actually use this little $27 drone to check my gutters? Now in the past, when I first got my other drone, I used to do like inspectional service type of deal. It like went off and ended up doing some other stuff too, but I was doing inspectional stuff. When a builder was having, you know, a house built, I could go there at any point in time, fly the drone, and just make sure that things from an aerial perspective were getting done and getting done right. So especially like getting a good look at the roof, it's a good idea for contractors or builders or whatever to have things looked at that you can't really see, and by using a drone you can do that. I mean, you can hop up on a ladder and get up on the roof, but once the roof is on there, you really should not be walking on your roof unless you know how to walk on a roof. There's actually a way to walk on the roof so that you don't hurt the shingles. It's all with footwear and how you walk. And also, you got to be careful when it's really hot out and cold. So temperature's got to be right. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, man. So I'm going to use this little Bezgar BD101. The app is called HF UFO, which I think is funny because HF, when I think of HF, I think of Harbor Freight. So anyways, we're going to take this drone, we're going to launch it, and we're going to see what happens. So I've already got the app up there, and like I said, I did clear out that gutter, but I need to see the higher gutters. Instead of getting on a ladder, I'm going to take this thing up and check the gutters. The wind is kind of a little there. There was no wind. There was literally no wind. All right, well, we're going to see if this actually works. The camera itself, you can see it does have a couple of, it's a detent one. So you can have it straight, you can have it there, or you can face it down. So I may face it down like that. Or I may go like that. Actually, you know what? I think I'll go like that. That way at least you can kind of see what's going on. So let's see if this actually works. All right. So like I said, I do have the screen record thing going here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the app, which is this thing right here. Hit that, turn this on, turn the drone on. You can see the drone is flashing. So I'm gonna hit up, down, and then hit start, and it says it's running. So is it actually running? I think I'm connected. Okay, I gotta connect. So I gotta connect the Wi-Fi to it. And it's that first one right there, the BD thing. I'm just gonna click done, connect success, back out of here, and there we go. So again, this is not gonna be perfect. And it's not like this is the best camera, but I think it's at least gonna show me. It should show me, I hope, what the gutters look like. We'll see if this works, man. If it, and it doesn't have like a wide thing. If it, and it, like you can see, it drops like 1,000 frames per second. All right. So let's go. Oh, there is a button here. There is a button on here that I actually gotta read. I know what some of these buttons do. So this button that's over here, so the second position, it actually swaps the controller. And I totally messed up at one point. I swapped the controller and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming towards me. I thought it was the wind. And it was because I pressed the button. I'm not sure what that does. It almost looks like what it does is it'll do a circle. This, I think, it looks like it's a return to home. This is takeoff and land. So watch. So I'm gonna have to trim it out. So I am gonna trim it out. Okay, that's not too bad, considering. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit record. Allow. Record. All right, so now it's recording. So I'm gonna take it up and I'm gonna get a look at the gutter. I didn't say this was going to be perfect, but we can see, I think, inside that gutter right there. And then if, go over this way, I can see inside that gutter, and that one is blocked up. Now, we'll let it turn the corner. We'll get a look at that side. You see it's clear. So now what I want to do is I want to go up and I want to look inside that one. And you can see there's wind actually coming up over the house. Okay, so that one does look like it's blocked as well. So now I'm going to turn around. We'll go look at this one. Okay, so I can see that there's water in there. And I do believe... Uh-oh. Oh, no. What do you mean connect success? You already connected. Record again. I didn't say this was going to be perfect. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. All right. All right, so you can definitely see it needs to be cleaned out. And if I spin it around, you can see on this side, that doesn't look too shabby. Go up. Whoa. Okay, so that one does look like it needs to be cleared out as well. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go to the back. Actually, we should check this one. So this one looks like it needs to be cleaned out as well. Yeah, definitely. All right. So now we're going to check this back one. Now this one should be fun. Oh. Okay. How does that one look? Oh. Boy, it's green on the house. I didn't realize that. I could definitely see that one's blocked. How much is it blocked though? Is it blocked all the way? All right, let's go check out the other one. Whoa. I never said this was going to be easy. All right, turn this around. Okay, can I get at least a shot in there? Whoa. That one is blocked. Okay, what about the other one? All right, so I gotta quickly go over here because I can't see the drone. Okay. Let's get a look at this one. That actually is clear. All right. Now, let's get a range. Go look at my tractor. All right, turn around. Let's come back. Now, let's see if I can get this thing to land. Look at that. Bam. So the question is did it work? I think it actually did, dude. I think it actually worked. You could use this thing to maybe inspect your gutters. Obviously, I got to check the footage. I don't know what it looks like. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. This is using the Bezgar little HF, Harbor Freight. The little HF UFO app with the Bezgar BD, which I think is Bezgar Drone 101. So, it seems to work, man. Yeah, look. Dude, I don't know, man. There we go. It kinda seems like it works maybe enough. We're gonna check the footage to see if it actually works. Whoa! Oh, what just happened? I put it down on the thing and it just automatically took off. My finger might have hit the trigger, so. Supposedly you can do other things with this. I'm not exactly sure what. But, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Yeah. Come on. Supposedly you can do stuff with this. I gotta figure out what some of this stuff is. There's my photos. Yeah. Alright. Off. On, off. Alright. Off. My wife is like, is this the new place for the welding table? No, it's not the new place for the welding table. And there's also that thing too, and I catch myself doing it, and it's like you get the people that you have to like walk into the like thing when you talk, and I do it. And what it does is I guess it brings action. So what did that do? What did that help me with? That helped me with realizing that my roof is in a state of disrepair. And I already knew it anyway. I do have to get a new roof on this thing. But what it can do is give you a way to check certain things that maybe from this perspective, maybe from that lower perspective, you can't see, because unless you get on a gutter, unless you get on a gutter. My mind's in the gutter. No, unless you get on a ladder and risk your life and limb, unless you get on a ladder, the only way you're gonna know is getting on a ladder, or you take this $27 stinking drone. I don't know how much it is after taxes and stuff. Maybe it's, I don't know, 30 bucks, whatever. Just call it 30 bucks. It's probably right around that. It's probably right around that range, with tax and shipping and however it works. I got Prime, so whatever the price is, the price is. But what it did is it made it so that I saw a couple of things now that could get me in trouble, because now if my wife sees this video, she's gonna be like, oh my god, there's like shingles that are missing. And it's like, it's okay, honey, the other layer's fine, it's a section of the roof, it's never gonna leak, blah blah blah. You know, you gotta explain like sometimes those certain things. But it also did make me realize that these gutters are pretty nasty, dude. I mean, to have moss and plants growing in that one, that's pretty bad. So yeah, it's time for a new roof, and it's also time for me to go ahead and grab a I've got my regular pressure washer, right? But there's a pressure washer that I saw. Wow, my house is really grungy looking. There's a pressure washer that I saw from Ryobi, and I think I'm actually gonna grab it, man. It's $100 right now on sale. And no, I'm not a paid sponsor for Ryobi or anything like that. But it's $100, and it's a 1900 PSI pressure washer. I mean, hey, dude, you know, maybe it'll clean up some of the garbage. Maybe it'll clean up some of the garbage that my drone showed me that my house is looking wicked grungy, dude. That's so bad. So anyways, maybe it's not a good idea to get this drone and do an inspectional service on your house. But what I will say is that it did save me technically from jumping up on the ladder. Even though I did know that the gutters are blocked, at least now I know that I don't have to put the ladder everywhere. Now I know exactly where I can put the ladder. So for that amount of money, 30 bucks, dude, 30 bucks, rip it out of your wallet, take it off your credit card, rip it out of your bank account, go buy this drone right now. And if you're a homeowner or whatever, you can go ahead and check your gutters. Again, it's not perfect. Don't do it on a windy day, but you can go ahead and check things. Just don't let your significant other, see the footage. Just unless it's good, unless you're like, hey, check this out, hon, it looks great. Anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I'm out again, having a blast. Again, it is another dreary day. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I always say, what are you doing? One of the things I used to say is just get out there and rip it.